If you loaded up big, you better clear the rest. The solvent list takes away all my stress. Life's been feeling like kind of a mess. I'll never let a hater make me think less, because everything before this was just a test.
Bagsy Chronicles.
Yeah, we've been getting hella faded. Just like our eyes, we be staying low-key. Vibing out, always staying.
Hello, ho, ho. Welcome back to the Backseat Chronicles. As always, it has been too long. I am your host, Uncle Dick, and today I have a lovely show for you today. Quick update on what I've got going on in the garden, because I am growing annuals once again. I've got a interview with Gemseeker Genetics out of Oklahoma, and we're going to talk a little bit about his current breeding projects and just about the state of the scene in generals. So stay tuned for that, and before all that, I bet you wonder what's going on in my garden. Uncle Dick's garden update. It is April 7th, 2026. I am in gardening zone 8B, and this is Uncle Dick with your garden update. I started 10 different kinds of seeds indoors on the 3rd of April. 6 different varieties of peppers and 4 different varieties of tomatoes. The variety of tomatoes are as follows: pink fang tomatoes, chocolate cherry tomatoes, sunrise bumblebee cherry tomatoes, and Abe Lincoln tomatoes. Shout out to Dr. Green Sky from Red Scare Seed Company for the Abe Lincolns and the chocolate cherry tomatoes. I'm looking forward to seeing how those go. I'm also growing several pepper varieties: Santa Fe Grande peppers, Zapotec jalapeno peppers, Greg's Grande jalapeno peppers. I do like my jalapeno peppers. New Mex lemon spice peppers, and Jamaican scarlets. Big thanks to Dr. Green Sky for those red scarlet peppers. I'm looking forward to seeing how those produce. And I'm looking forward to seeing how everything goes so far. The only thing that's germinated so far is a couple of pink fang seedlings from those tomatoes. So I hope everyone has a good year in the garden. I am currently doing a lot of mowing and trimming back of things. I'm way behind, as always, in my pruning. Good luck in the garden this year, folks.
You know what this is?
Everyone crashing across the Continental Divide in spite of many front-end technical difficulty. I have Cavemane from Gemseeker Genetics. Welcome to the Backseat Chronicles, Cavemane.
What up? What up? How's it going?
Good. Now that we've got everything working on the computer.
Technology.
Oh, it's the best.
Gotta love it.
So, how you doing today?
Just living the dream, man. Just picked up the daughters from school. Now the wife's taking my oldest off to therapy. So we're just kicking it, baby.
Perfect. What are you smoking on today?
I was actually smoking some Kim D.
Oh, nice. Love it. Classic.
Yeah. The best.
Did you grow that yourself?
Yes. Yep.
Nice. I'm
organic.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you growing anything else exciting this year?
I just popped a whole bunch of this, named it Zen Kim. It's a Kim D by a Sure Bag Seed. Ironically, being on the Backseat Chronicles, baby. Bow, bow, bow.
There you go.
But it was supposed to be Sure Best Ones, and there was a male in there. So,
oh, nice.
I used the male, put it towards all the females that I found. Oh, there was like a group of there's one male.
Okay.
There was like a group of females. I took 3 of them out of my favorites and hit them all, made some F2s, and then I put that one onto the Kim D, and then I just like to randomly pop some things of everything I make, kind of, and
nice.
Take a look into things, and that one was just like thrown at me, so that was super cool. I've been kind of cherishing that.
Good. It's always good when people drop like really killer heady genetic. Oh no. Really killer. We lost him. What happened there? I'm gonna pause the recording. Recording in progress.
My bad.
No, no, it's all good. You got to do what you got to do.
It's the Kim Der.
Yeah, it's getting into
it's,
you, man. You got to watch those
it's
Sherm crosses when you got shit to do. All right.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Don't take a new road and think you're gonna navigate it successfully because you might not.
It's nice to smoke some Kim D and go shopping. That's one of my favorite things because you just end up forgetting like half the things you went in there for.
Yeah, yeah, that can be a problem. So, we're getting ready for spring right now. It's kind of spring. It's kind of right on that verge. It is technically spring, and we're all getting ready to go outside. What are you doing to get ready?
Man, I'm just chilling. It's Oklahoma.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, you could be starting stuff indoors for vegetables and whatnot, but if it's cannabis, I recommend like Cinco de Mayo, throwing them
Yeah.
out. It's also kind of like an Oklahoman like Memorial Day with the May 3rd tornadoes. So you wait till
Uh,
Cinco de Mayo on the 5th and throw them out, and you should be clear.
yeah. I usually go by Mother's Day is usually when you throw them out here. So around that same time, a little bit later, but not too much.
And honestly, I'm talking more auto flowers, not like your photo periods. Those would you throw out like they're not gonna flower till like halfway through August. So, throw them out June, halfway
Yeah.
through June. If you could do it earlier, you could grow monsters if you wanted to, but
I tend to grow monsters. My plants are usually six
but
feet
you,
plus tall, so I usually throw them out in May, but I let them get big.
I don't know how crazy your wind is up there though.
It gets pretty crazy, but you can mitigate that if you use a little trellis netting and you drive in T posts and you clip up trellis netting, and I usually end up with 2 layers of trellis netting zip tied to T posts for 6 foot plants. And if you want to get into bigger monsters, if you want to get into true like Humboldt County, like 12, 15 footers, then you're going to throw on a basket and then some T posts with another basket, and you're going to build out like a big, big ball. But that you're talking about starting plants in February and growing them out to almost like 4 or 5 feet indoors, and then putting them out and then growing true monsters to get them like 12, 15, 16 feet tall.
yeah, I'm just, they'll get knocked the hell down out here.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You'll be missing half a fucking plant or whatever, but you can do it. It's been done. I've seen it for sure, but
But you gotta get lucky with the weather anyway, doing
yeah,
that.
man. Honestly, sometimes you can get beat down just mentally by it too, and you like
We
have like a crap ass year, and you're like, I think I'll just kind of
I've had my
chill
plants
out.
almost stripped by hail before. It's not a good
Yeah,
feeling.
that's no fun. Or just like rushing out there whenever it's like literally the Cena Twister, and you're like, just do it. Literally nothing. But you're just trying your best. Yeah.
I've definitely done some like late autumn pulls where it started raining, and I realized it wasn't going to rain for a day. It was going to rain for like 6 days, and I'm like, "You're coming in. There's no point in you even getting wet. It's going to
Yeah.
be 62 degrees tops for the next 5 days. It's October 28th. You're coming in, ladies. I thought I could push you into November, but it's not happening."
Unfortunately, just life be life, and
Oh, totally. I saw something online that excited me, that made me want to I made me wish we got on a little bit sooner, but you just did a new auto drop, didn't you?
shit. I'm actually making the stickers and everything as we speak for the drop. I'm just taking everything kind of chill, slow. I haven't
Oh,
even
okay. All
officially
right.
released yet. Yeah, just
Okay.
just
I
been taking my time.
okay. I saw that you were doing something with the Blue Eyes White Dragon on Instagram.
Yep, yep. I got the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Okay.
Worked it to F3.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
pretty fire.
when you drop those, let me know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll send you a pack. I need to
Oh,
should have done
hell
that a
yeah.
while back. They've been I've honestly been kind of seeing what I wanted to do with them and what
Yeah.
direction I wanted to take them, but they're all pretty uniform. Like not necessarily that's a bad word to use,
Yeah.
but they're all same, you know.
Okay.
Uniformity is not so I don't even know if that's truly desirable, but whatever. Um but the terps are there, the frost is there, the potency is fucking your tip. I enjoy a roller coaster. Is kind of how I describe it. Like
Oh
sh-
yeah.
strap in and fucking enjoy the ride. I still want to fucking be sat down, but I also want my mind to be going pretty nice. So
I like that blue eyes white dragon. When I grow it, I like to put like 2 grams in a big fat blunt and just go to the moon.
I should have sent these a little sooner to you too. I think you're gonna go ape shit. I was just smoking some like old shit I had sitting there of the F3s, the flower and this. Like I just rolled up a J of it and then I smoked it and it's like that one of those nice mornings.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, this is I forgot, baby. It had me all fucked up. I was enjoying that.
I'm revisiting another feminized seed of yours that you sent me a while ago. I'm gonna see how many I can get to pop of
Okay.
the if I could turn Mac Pine that you sent me a couple years ago. I had a really good run one year, and then the aphids found the last plant at the end of the year, so I gave it a year-long break. But I'm thinking about running a few of those seeds this year. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, those have had some pretty awesome results. It takes on some pretty gnarly plant structures too. You wouldn't really imagine, especially with like the Mac and how slow it tends to grow and veg, but those plants are pretty vigorous. That Gills Nils, pretty awesome.
Yeah, they don't. There's not. That's not really a common cultivar out here. The Gills Nils. So it's been
Nah,
interesting to bring it out here. I kind of have a little bit with the when I grow that because it's got that little different genetics in. It's like a lot of people out here are on some other stuff. A lot
that's
of
a lot
time.
of old school shit too. It's pretty cool, like the white and fucking like Williams Wonder and some
Yeah.
Swamp Boys, some Swamp Boys gear. There's a clone got from a dispensary out here as a nursery. It's actually pretty fucking fire, man. But they had it
Okay.
renamed and shit. It was cool. It was actually a whole little story on its own.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's
Yes.
always good that we can keep some of that old stuff around. I bet you've got a couple of really cool cuts that you've had in rotation over the years.
Man, honestly, the coolest thing I've ever had is this Kim D.
Okay.
Kind of what just consumes my life at this moment. Uh, it's like my favorite smoke. It kind of just rings my bells where I want it, and it's I wouldn't even have told you normally I'd been into like a savory herb prior,
Yeah.
but this is like if you like, you're always chasing kind of a high school vibe, it feels. I feel like you get that common kind of sense from a lot of people,
Yeah.
especially when you're talking old school shit. But like, it's that, man. It's just like, best description is just dank weed, man. Just like,
Nice.
it's like what it should be. It's fucking fire. I love it.
That makes sense, man. And I kind of missed out like in the like late 90s I really wasn't in the scene. I was too young. And then the early 2000s when I was in high school, I was pretty straight edged. I was getting ready for a military career. So I smoked a couple times, but the stuff I got a hold of was I mean, it was weed, but it was garbage, man. It was Mexican brown
Yeah,
frown.
yeah,
And so I was like, I didn't really
yeah.
revisit weed. And then the next time I had any kind of cannabis, it was in the Northwest when medical had kind of taken root in a while. So I kind of I don't my experience really doesn't go back that far as good weed, as far as like
Mine,
the
I'm same kind of too. Like, the good weed thing isn't really, but honestly, my opinion for like Mexi was like, Bro, like shit, you just get me fucked off. I remember like fucking being off in the woods, smoking with the homies, like fucking tripping balls, smoking messy.
There was a dispensary down the road here, and my tolerance is kind of like kind
Yeah.
of silly now, so I don't know if it would have the same effect. But when I first started like smoking like a whole joint at a time, like when I first moved into my house
Mm-hmm.
in like 2016, they had a cut of Durban poison. It wasn't like it was just a Durban poison cut. And this thing, I would measure out a perfect gram and I would smoke a whole joint of this thing and I would sit on my back porch and like my vision would go sparkly. It was
Hell yeah.
very, very trippy weed. And I
Yeah.
haven't had that in a while, but I'm pretty sure that
It's
same dispensary
yeah.
is there. I wonder if they still have it.
I feel like that's some like low tolerance shit too,
Right.
like
Yeah. Like, I don't know
before
if I
like
could do
you're
that now.
like everything's fully saturated. I think if you took like a heavy tolerance break and like maybe you found the same shit and fucking had this, you could probably go back there, but
Well, the only
who wants to do
tolerance.
all that, you
Well,
know?
I am at the end of my outdoor from last year, so it might be a
Okay.
good time to take a tolerance break here
It's a
soon when I
it's a
run the fuck out.
forced
Yeah.
tolerance. Yeah. It's chill.
Well, and not really, if I can scratch some greenbacks together, I can go buy weed. I'm in Oregon, and it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like I'm in like Texas where I have to go like call Juan Hernandez and be like, "Hey Juan, meet me in the Walmart parking lot. I have $400. Give me an ounce and a half of your finest whatever I can get."
There's totally a dude with that exact name shaking in his boots right
I
now.
don't
He's like,
know,
"Oh
no,
shit,
I
oh
made him up. I made you up, dude. The
shit."
stuff you're smoking, Juan, is not that
You're
good. I made
fine,
up your
dude. You're
name. You're all
chill.
good. I mean, at least on my end. I don't know how you are. You be discreet. Lay off, lay off the candy paint today. You know what I'm saying? Keep it discreet. Drive the Civic. Don't drive the fancy car.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Oh shit, dude. But yeah,
Uh,
we just been chilling, smoking
nice.
Kim D, breeding Kim D. Uh,
Are you worried about the weird changes that came in the hemp bill this
I mean,
last?
it's terrifying.
Yeah, okay.
It's just where we're at, man. We're fucked, and we've always been fucked. They just kind of let us feel like we weren't for a while, so it really
Yeah.
doesn't fucking matter. Um, I'm just gonna be chilling. Probably won't like, I don't know.
I'll
I'm just
have
gonna
to
be,
I'll have to I'll have to send you an envelope or some shit and then
yeah.
I'll have to like drive out to Oklahoma and pick up like a 5 pack.
I mean, I hope it's nothing like that crazy, but
Well, and I think it's gonna if it limits the genetics regionally for a little while and people are just having to sell each other packs more on the local market, short term, who knows? Maybe that'll do interesting things to the market. Maybe I'm stretching here because I don't really want this to happen because I think it's bad for the plant, but maybe some good will come out of it in the long.
somehow some it's that's all you can hope for because we clearly as Americans have no control of fucking anything anymore, and it's sad
No.
and
No.
fucking horrible. So
Well, and it sucks because you always hear the old heads. They'd always be like, "Well, they never take stuff away. Once you get it, man, they're not gonna take it away." And I'm like, "What are you
that's
talking about?
and
What are
we've
you
heard that
talking?"
how many times, with this shit. It's clearly happening, and
And
hopefully
then,
we just stand up for ourselves, and you know we got to unite
well,
something someday.
I mean, what I'm hoping is that maybe I don't know. Because
Yeah.
all the Democrats really offered us was a lack of enforcement. They never offered us codification into federal law, even on the state level. They just offered us like, hey, while y'all are figuring this out, we're not going to send like all the pigs after you, just some of them. So now it's like, okay, so they're taking rights away, Uncle Dave. What are you going to fucking do about it? Are you going to get involved? And yeah, it might not work, but we should do something. We should say something, do something, make a stink. If we have to turn over the whole heckin' government every goddamn 4 years to get them, like, I don't know what the answer is. It's very frustrating, and now now we're in another like
Yeah.
ill-advised. I'm not gonna call it stupid, but let's call it ill-advised war in the Middle East with 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 dubious goals and unclear or unrealistic objectives. Uh, and they're gonna make weed illegal again. Like we're going the we're going backwards. Like let's let's pump.
Hopefully they just can button it up or something. It's just everything feels like it's in a nosedive,
Yeah.
and
But
it's
one thing I do disagree with the old heads. I think when you get a hold of good weed, the weed that you can grow now is just as good, if not better, than the old shit.
oh yeah,
Um, I
that's
do,
like
yeah,
I don't know my favorite shit right now. It's like I like the Kim D, it's great, and I also have that we call it the Blue Flame. It's like a blue tart candy, fucking sour with some funk to it. It's fucking hella nice. I gotta have a
yeah.
little bit of some new school shit.
I've gotta dig into the vault and pull out some of that planetary gas. I still think I've got some beans, and I remember that threw off some every once in a while. It would throw off some really grapey terps, and I've been craving
And
that, and I don't have any.
I tried to I got no more of the bust down paddocks.
Those were grapey. Those were what sold me on autoflowers, and I started keeping them in the rotation in the winter, especially. Was
Hmm.
that made me start collecting watches? It was so good. I'm like, what's a bust down Patek? Oh, it's a watch. Well, I can't afford that, but I can afford this Casio.
Yeah, yeah, let me get this shit.
Dude, if
Uh,
I could afford a Patek Philippe, I would sell that shit immediately and buy like
yeah.
three like parts cars and like,
Or
dude.
just pay off my house
Yeah,
and
yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. You could pay off your house. I mean, I don't know how much your house is, but that's a half a
almost
million
four.
dollar. Well, it's a $500,000 watch. So hopefully you'd have a
I can pay off
couple.
a few
Right?
houses.
No, no. You pay off the one, and then you buy like three or four parts cars, right? And you're really just redneck. You keep your property values down, and you
Uh,
pay all.
shit, yeah, quarter of a million. That's like watching just the world now. It's like I could get like a four-bedroom house on an acre of land for a quarter if you're lucky.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
It's crazy.
it's everyone I say right now is a great time to get into home gardening. And anytime you see this man drop some genetics or you see any of his strains or any of his cultivars in any one of your seed banks, whether it's at Multiverse or wherever you find it,
Yeah, and
uh,
I don't think I'm even on Multiverse anymore.
where are you?
I think they're gonna. I got an email about them shutting down shop or something.
Oh, well, that would explain why I haven't been able to get a hold of Paul. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
they're going. So I
Oh
don't.
no.
But they're still. It's still operating or something. But I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be at Full Crop Sciences, or no,
Okay.
but it's at Bokashi Seed Vault. That's the only
Okay.
place you can get Gemseeker genetics, or like if you catch me in the DMs, just make sure it's the verified Dummy Grows or Gemseeker Genetics account. I don't want anybody getting fucked. Money's too tight and times are too hard right
Yeah.
now. Once you
And
verify and everything, don't trust anybody.
no.
And yeah, I'm going to be probably pushing a good amount of genetics through real soon,
Okay.
and we'll see how all this shit goes. Regardless, I'm gonna be sitting here fucking working my ass off as usual, keeping plants happy. Because if you can't fucking keep the plants happy, you really don't know what you're really messing with genetically. So, yeah, we're just gonna keep taking care of plants and breeding some shit and making cool selections.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad you were able to come on to the Bagseed Chronicles today. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but this has been a really good visit.
Dude, I thrive in chaos. We
That's all
wouldn't,
right.
you know, We're here. I'm here for
We're
you.
I'm gonna
Anytime
have.
you want me.
Oh yeah, dude. And we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more episodes this spring and summer. We're gonna try to have a more filled out season. We're gonna try to do more but shorter episodes, and I think that'll be better for my weird editing blockaging and stuff like that. Thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much for being on, man.
No, thank you so much, Dig.
Thank you for listening to the Backseat Chronicles. And if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend. Peace out. Yeah. Groovy.